we're going to have a moment where everybody's going to come up. Anybody who wants to, who has a testimony, who's going to share anything that's on their heart and mind, we're going to allow you to do so.
The first thing we're going to do, guys, go ahead, y'all can grab candles. First thing we're going to do is we have 2 speakers that we want to introduce that wanted to contribute to this event. I do want to say, is anybody able to record on Facebook Live, please? The reason why we put this together, the idea originally came from a guy named Clifton Smith in Brownsville, Tennessee, and he presented the idea to us. I thought it was an awesome, great idea, a great thing that we can do in order to, not just serve for the memory of Aniya, but serve for the thought of all these children that are being abused and that are being mistreated. And unfortunately, we have a system that is broken, that hasn't been established correctly in order to actually protect these children. And so many of us, we think about our protected children because we do what we have to do. But there's a lot of people that just, might not have that same mindset. So I want to first introduce Donna, right? Donna Brown? Okay, sorry, I was calling her Diana first. Donna Brown, she wanted to speak for a few moments on child abuse awareness, things that we can look for when it comes to when you can tell a child is being abused, things that you can do, whether you're a family member or, a neighbor, and whatever else that she deemed important to be able to tell you guys. So if you can please give her a hand clap. Donna Brown.
Hey, give us a big hand clap. Come on, everybody.
Thank you. The one thing I want to remind everybody is the nosy old lady syndrome. That when we were growing up as a village, you had that nosy old lady. Every street had one. And you know what? We used to think she was being nosy. But actually, she was knowing what was going on in her community. And that's the biggest part of awareness, is knowing what's going on in your community. First of all, you've got to stop whatever you're doing. When you see someone with kids, stop what's going on, whatever you're doing. Stop. Don't be selfish. Just stop and look. And then the next thing, once you stop and look, you got to record. And once you record it, then it's not about what I thought I seen. We got a record. And that's, a lot of times they say insufficient evidence. But you can't say insufficient evidence if we've got a recording. And the next thing you want to do, you want to report it. And I know a lot of people, that's where you think about your safety and getting involved. But we have a website called, it's hashtag Through the Cracks of CPS. You can upload your video there, no questions asked. We will make sure that gets to the county. That is a commitment that we have from mothers in the city of Cleveland that are actually going through abuse and have cases ongoing, that we will guarantee that you don't have to be scared anymore. And it's all about us coming together as a village.
Yes.
See, a village raises a child.
Amen. That's right.
And you might not want to believe it, but that nosy old lady raised me in my neighborhood. And she's got to, and we as products of the village, because that's what we are. We as products of the village, we have to take our responsibility. Now we're the villagers. And we have neglected our duty. Yeah, the system broke, but we as the villagers and products of the village have neglected our duty. And we have to say no more. No more will we have to worry about a child dying from abuse. Not here in Cuyahoga County. We have to be a role model. We're going to set the pace. When it's a trend, it starts in Cleveland. And we're going to set the pace that we are not going to let our children fall through the cracks of CPS and this system remain broken. I want you to also know and being aware of your community. Right now, there has been a meeting scheduled with Armand Buddhist and a lady by the name of Kim Brown. And they're going to be talking about the policies. And I have one question to ask Dad.
Yes.
Did Jane Etna building, the caseworkers, did they ever ask you to come to what they call a team decision-making meeting? Because I've been going to the county for the last 2 weeks and asking this question. And they told me that it's under investigation. So I said, you know what? I'm going to come to this rally and I'm going to ask Dad, were you ever invited to a team decision-making meeting?
No.
And that's what I needed to know. Because see, now when I go to the county, I got something to say. You know what? I talked to Dad. And I don't know if that can help you or not, but I want you to reach back out to me because I got some more paperwork, some facts that might can help you. And that's what it's all about. Aniya to me was a trademark case. And the reason why it was because it brought us national attention. Where it has awakened the community. And not just here in Cleveland, all over the world. Now people are going to be looking at children. From now on, when you see a fat lady and she got 3 kids and them kids looking like they hungry, record it.
Yes.
Because how is it she steady gaining weight and the kids are steady losing weight? It's something just that small.
Amen.
You got to be aware of your children.
Amen.
In your community. It's not just about your child. Because see, not only did the system fail Aniya, we failed her because we forgot we are the villagers now.
Okay.
So wake up and pay attention. And let it be no more Aniyas, not in Cuyahoga County, that falls through the cracks. God bless.
Amen.
Thank you very much. You can give a hand clap one more time.
That's right, no more. No more Aniyas, no more failed children, baby.
So, one other person we wanted to have speak on behalf of Black on Black was Al Porter. If you have a moment, sir.
Everybody give a round of applause for Mr. Al Porter, please.
In the Creator's name, I'm glad to be here for quite a few different reasons. When I was 16, different situation, but I know what it's like to lose a child. Lost my child when she was 11 months. And as a father looking at you, I want to say, you don't know what causes certain things or reactions to happen. So the Creator allowed you, instead of going somewhere in a corner or stepping back, you stepped out in the forefront. And as a man to another man, a lot of us needed to see that. You know, I've known of you for years, been around you for years, watched you grow, and first of all, before I say anything else, I'm proud of you, man, because you kept that young lady alive in a lot of our hearts, and by doing that, you caused the last lady who just came up here to speak, Field General for Black on Black Crime Incorporated, to say we need a sleepover. We don't care what the weather's going to be like, we sleeping over. That same lady made a statement and I had to think of it. So in my role as president of Black on Black Crime Incorporated, Aniya Garrett, I said it then and I'll say it now. She's become a member of Black on Black Crime Incorporated because she's our youngest activist. It took her heart to know that she was going back into a volatile situation and still reach out time and time again and say that she was going through abuse. With that being said, I also want to say that by her setting up that stage, it's caused a lot of us to go out there and demand not just justice, but accountability from the top. From Cuyahoga County Council, the executive, to see from him, not just doing an investigation and pointing fingers at daycare centers and others, but to look at what they could have done better. The funding method, what they are actually going to do to make sure there's not another child that has to go through the same thing, the same pain that your family and others have had to go through. So with that, from meetings to you name it, I'm going to be there to do whatever. And I just want to say I appreciate you. We're going to be there with you. And thank you for, like you said, not just for your daughter, but for everyone involved in all families. God bless you.
Thank you. Amen. Yes.
You guys give it up one more time for Al Porter. If I can momentarily speak on behalf of Justice for Aniya Foundation, we'd like to thank everybody that has not only helped tonight, not only helped tonight. You know, when the weather tried to keep us from being able to put this thing together, but also all the support online that we've gotten, all the support that we've gotten from so many different places that we didn't even.
I mean, it's countless, it's endless, and all the love, all the people just reaching out, just the thank yous, the letters, the cards, just any and all support, just the prayers, yes. The prayers. We feel it. We receive it. From my family to yours, my city to yours, our state to yours, our country to yours. We thank you.
And we know that there will be a lot more in store that we have planned to not only be able to protest, but to bring more awareness. And we don't only want to do it through one avenue of protesting, but we also want to do a lot of online marketing. We want to do a lot of traveling and actually bring the awareness to the people. I thank you guys so much from different places. This issue isn't just a black issue. This issue isn't just a Cleveland issue. This is a cultural attack. This is a economic attack. Unfortunately, we aren't high class society, but that doesn't mean that we don't have worth. That doesn't mean that we don't have purpose.
Right.
And what we want to do is make sure that the purpose and the destiny of these children are protected. And that's what we're going to do as a foundation. So Mike will either speak with you guys or we'll have some people come up and say a few words.
Yes. Again, I'm Michael Garrett, father of Aniya Garrett. I thank each and every one of you here today, each and every one of you watching on your phones right now, all across the world. There's no way I would be able to do this without you all. You all help me so much each and every day I wake up. Don't think I'm not watching or I don't see your posts or messages or, somebody's not telling me that you told me it's about this message. I'm listening. I'm trying my best to connect with everybody as much as possible. I genuinely thank you all. The Justice for Aniya Foundation is in effect. And we will be here fighting each and every day for our children that's here now and that's to come in the future. We need stand-up dads, men like us right here, right now. Women like you, like all of us, standing up more in our world. making it a better place, making sure our children are safe. Again, I, Michael Garrett, thank each and every one of you so much. The Justice for Aniya Foundation, thank each and every one of you so much. The Stand Up Dads Foundation, thank each and every one of you. I have a gift I would like to share with y'all, if you don't mind. It's a very, very special gift that was actually sent to me from the U.S. Army themselves. And because you all are so special to me, I would love to share something special with you all. Wow. Aniya's here with us today. Oh, angel. We love you, Mom. Aniya. She'll be forever with us, you all. Everywhere I go, every place that I go on this planet, she will forever be right here in my heart with us in remembrance of what we fight for, what we stand for. And that's ending child abuse and getting safety for all children. It's a letter from the U.S. Army, MWR. All the gifts, all the love out there again. I thank each and every one of you. To the U.S. Army, thank you so much. The Justice for Aniya Foundation, we thank you. Please hold this. There's a card here, 2 cards. So cold, I thank you all so much. We all stay close together, stay warm, all right? Sure. That was sent. Share with you all, says legendary. Wow. This is another package here. I'll open the card and I'll share with you all, okay? Right. From the U.S. Army. It says, may their help, caring, and sympathy reflect His love and kindness at this time when you need it the most. With caring thoughts, Michael Garrett. Hey, thank you all so much from the U.S. Army. I appreciate it. I really want to share this moment with you all, okay? Wow, this is so beautiful. Wow, another gift, another card. I'm not going to open all the cards. It's just, it's too cold right now. I'm shivering myself. You can probably hear it in my voice. That's right, baby. Here's the other shirt, everybody. It looks like it's for you, my queen.